Cavaliers playing back-to-back nights against Western foes. Tonight Utah, tomorrow night New Orleans, and both these teams are better than their records.
Forward here on a Friday night as they go right to work with Ingles. Favors inside, put it down, and he was fouled. Size advantage there if he can take advantage on a repost. Larry got away from Mitchell and softly scored.
Yep, even though Gobert was there, he still attacked the hoop.
Back door to Gobert. There's dunk number one. Had a ton of road games to start the season. Hood, hand in the face, and he's stuck in good concentration. Oaks chain among some Utah players, but pride plays the factor, and that time Ingles got to the goal, and he's pretty good with it. Here comes Jenny, open floor, crossed over, blocked by Favors, and he was out of bounds. 8-6. Nance floats. Soft touch off a rubber. This offense,
yes,
which opens up other avenues for teammates. Jay Crowder gets Cav as well. Wide right. Sexton off the two-man game. Elevates and sticks that three ball. That bond as teammates now. Thompson got to the right hole. Swatted by Gobert on the way down. Goaltend. Australians on their roster. Mitchell inside. Oh, he missed the dunk. A little bit too far out, I think. But the shot goes from you-know-who. Now that's old school.
Yes.
Is it a wooden board? Clarkson hits it.
All right, there,
Here comes Exon. Hard drive.
Oh, but he is going to start tonight is long scoring droughts against this team.
Exon attacking it, blocked by Alec Burks. He says both guys. Glad he has Kyle Korver and Jay Crowder, but this is the other elements that those guys bring.
Right, exactly. The generation, they just don't communicate, but they're going into a zone now, Fred. And Cavs had to shoot their way out of it.
Team's announcer, they said they wouldn't play zone. Look at it. Come on, you fell for it. Inside on a nice spoon feed. As they play more zone than anybody. So more and more teams have gone to it a little bit at least. Backdoor cut, Clarkson from Fry. New York tends to play a lot of zone too. Nice drive that time by Ingram.
Number one guy when it's over.
Yep. I would agree with you. Fry sends it and hits it. And for 7-footer. Has almost 1,100 working on that. Ball given off to Clarkson. Attacks. Nice swooping move with the left hand. Pretty easy to pick up the phone and call your ex-coach and say, okay, what would we get it? They drafted. Backside pitch to Crowder. Sends it and hits it. Good looking stroke there by Jay Crowder. Opening couple of minutes of the second quarter. Hand in the face. Burke sticks it over. Favors. Short shot clock, so Hood has to go to work against Ingles. Pretty good defender. He was all over that shot, and Rodney Hood with constant. Gave it up to Rubio. Shot clock continuing to tick. O'Neal, nice reverse move of 5 to start the ball game. Rubio had a swivel. You can see that coming. A little touch toss.
You're right.
Screen. Donovan Mitchell back out there. Been quiet so far. You got to worry about that. Rubio elevates and hits it for 3.
So when you get in the bonus, people are more in tune to attack the basket.
Like Rubio just did there.
Yes, you're right.
Jetty Osman came to the ball. Looking backside. Nance. Goes at Crowder. Uses his side and the square. I'll bet it's what, 80% time?
Yes.
Seriously, right?
Easy.
Mitchell got inside. He went to the square.
Too much like it's on target yet.
Rodney Hood nudging. Puts it up. And down! Looking for the air one.
Yes, and he's going to bring it every night.
Yep. Ingles gives it up to Rubio measures, and he's hit a couple of triples. That's it for them. Mitchell cut up by Jetty. Off the screen, Mitchell jumps and hits from the foul line. Mitchell attacking on a spin move. He likes to spin, but he lost the ball. Jetty defended him well. Here comes Larry Nance Jr. 3-on-2. Clarkson measures and scores against Ingles. Rudy Gobert, his third rejection.
You always have to have plan B against this team.
Mitchell in transition. Rainbow 3. Since the beginning of December, they're playing much better defense. Clarkson in the lane, soft touch, tap dance. Whereas the first month and a half, they were in the middle of the pack, not Jazz-like. Mitchell dancing and scoring. Starting to get it going. Clarkson trying to get an open look, pestered by Mitchell, and Hood could not get it off in time. It will not count. Jazz with their first half lead since the 23rd of December. Inside Nance again using the board.
To the next part of it, which is the dribble entry, and that's why they're so tough.
Mitchell kicks it out to Ingles, corner 3, and Joe Ingles now.
He's still not attacking that rim because of Gobert being inside.
Gobert cut off with the long arms. He scooped it home. But you can see how his body's filled out. Remember, when he first came in, it was really a string beat.
Right.
Jetty stuck it up and in. He just kind of froze it. Here comes Jetty. Wants a screen. Didn't get one. Now goes to work against Ingles. Spin move. Blocked and consumed and a goaltend. Number 3 in bench scoring in the league. Jetty off that high pick and roll. Looking inside. Stuck it in. I love how he's attacking corner for Favors. Overshot it. Overclubbed. Rubio backs out for 3. Clean stroke, huh? And the Cavs had that advantage. Here comes Burks back out there against Rubio. Attacks him, floats. Nice soft touch off the bounce. Back come the Cavaliers trying to run, but Utah does a good job dropping back. Sexton needs it. Splashed it for 3 at the bottom for the bucket right there. That was in transition, was it not?
Yes, you're right. I saw that way.
Mitchell backs out for 3.
Yes.
68-64. Chapman Carr meet Jalen Jones. Exum in the rack.
See, detrimental to their opportunity to stay in close contact with teams.
Here comes Burks going downhill. He said he would go, let it go, Barrett, he did. An hour phone call, and Dwayne says, I don't talk to anybody for an hour. But he did that day. Clarkson in the lane with a soft touch. 268. Mitchell crossing over. Bullet feed to Exum to Crowder. Steps into one and hits. So if you're going to miss in the back of the rim.
Yes.
Burks gave it up somehow to Pat McCall. Fires and drains it.
Right, and one of the main reasons also is they've had Utah 23 possessions, not 1 turnover.
Jay Crowder forces it up. So it's not just Rudy Gobert that does basket protection. Crowder left open in transition, made him pay for 3. All is kind of dried up for the Cavaliers now in this shooting department. So got to find ways to get easier buckets if they can. Favors it on the deposit.
It's a tough situation you have to handle.
Sexton backs out. Followed up by Larry Nance Jr. for 2. A rough patch shooting. Exum on the fly, missed it. Favors. Too big and tall, finished it, looking for the end of the ball. He'll get it back. Crowder off the bounce. He's feeling it right now.
Yes, he is. Cavs has won, so they're going to come strong with you every night.
Thompson in the lane, spinning into that jump hook, and he dripped it home. With 75. Cavs led it to break 49-48. Nice look off. Clever move there by Ingles.
He's taking over the lead.
Came in the ball game. Yeah, he came in number 1, 164. Ball tipped in by Tristan Thompson as Rubio returns. Snyder filtering some starting back in. Ingles again. You can always do that. Grover backs out and hits it for 2. That's dead last in point differential. So part of it, of course, being so injury ravaged, just ran out of gas lines at first. Burke sneaks it in for 2. Kevin feeling good about the progress he's making. So vital to the Cavs season. Inside Gobert from Mitchell. Gobert with rule of verticality. That's something to say to Burks that time. Long launch O'Neal. Got kept by Exum. So he gets a reload and hits.
It's called confidence.
To beat.
Yep.
In Salt Lake City. Exum almost traveled again. Neto checks in. 110-79. Sexton plants and sticks one for 3. Knocked away by O'Neal with a quick hand. Good play defensively. Here comes Exum to the rack. Cavs down to 38% shooting now. Neto to the hole.
All the learning situations, but you have to do it.
Neto finding Epe Udo, followed in his own shot. 85-19 was an earlier score I saw. Burks off the bounce, sticks it, and he was fouled. So Alec Burks arose on the scene so quickly, so the final seconds tick away. And the Cavs absorb a 117-91 defeat.
Well, to me, Fred, again, it's a